Perfect. Well, let's talk a little bit about just kind of your path into laundry, because everybody always wants to know how in the heck did you end up in laundry? So, Catherine, how did
Yeah.
you?
You said it in the beginning. I've been an entrepreneur pretty much my entire life. Um, and I've been a realtor for a long time. So I've been a realtor. As part of being a realtor, you end up buying real estate. It's a sort of a funny side quest that happens as a realtor. So I bought investment real estate and had a lot of rentals. And then one day I said, I don't want to have traditional rentals anymore. And I switched over to Airbnbs. So I have a dozen Airbnbs that I either own or manage for friends and family. And 12 Airbnbs produces a lot of laundry. I mean, so much
Well,
laundry.
if they're any good, I suppose. If they're any good, yeah.
Correct. Just many pounds of towels, sheets, sheets, blankets, pillows, you name it, we wash it. And I was paying someone, when I started, I had one Airbnb and then I had two Airbnbs and then I had three Airbnbs. And so I was paying somebody to do the laundry for those. And then one day I actually did the math and I figured out I was spending a small fortune at another person's laundromat, paying someone to sit at another person's laundromat and then do my laundry at this laundromat. And of course I was still delusional about how much laundry that really is. Like, I have 100-pound washers now. We can fill them with just towels from in one day's turn. Like, it's so much laundry. And I thought, there's got to be a cheaper way to do this. There's just got to be, because that's what a classic entrepreneur will say. And so I'm looking around and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Maybe I could just get some commercial equipment and put it in my own house. This is a terrible idea, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, as I was saying it to myself, I was laughing because no, thank you. But put the laundry in my own, or the machines in my own house, and then I could just push laundry through and somebody could come and fold it at my house, or I could fold it in all of my non-existent spare time. And that would be cheaper. And wouldn't it be great? Because I was spending, again, tens of thousands of dollars on laundry. And so I call up and I talk to a distributor and they give me the prices of, two pieces of equipment, and I fall off my chair and I'm like, well, that's not going to work in my house. Good gracious. And so then I thought to myself, as every clearly crazy person does, this would work better if other people were paying to use the equipment. And then it dawned on me, oh, wait, that's a laundromat. And maybe I should just look at that. And so then I started looking at laundromats and I did a lot of homework, so much homework. I talked to distributors. I went to a couple of CLA events. The Wash Dry Fold event was very helpful to me, and sort of started down this journey of like, is this even possible? Geeked out on the information because, of course, you can, whether it's equipment, whether it's load size, it doesn't matter, ozone, I don't care what we're talking about, we can geek out about it. So I geeked out about it and then started looking at spaces. Again, I'm a realtor, so that's an easy jump for me. So I started looking at spaces, but in my town, which is not very big, we're the home of the Oregon State Beavers, but we're also only about 55,000 people strong. Zoning is a real challenge here. Laundry is not permitted in a lot of places outright. Where they are permitted, they are that's where the existing laundromats are. I didn't want to get in too close to somebody. I finally found one strip mall in the general area I wanted to be in that only allowed in this zoning for laundry, because in the original strip mall permitting, they had stated in handwritten words, it was for restaurant, retail, laundry, and maybe two other things. And because it specifically said laundry, it was grandfathered in. Otherwise, I could not even have had my laundry where it is. So looked at spaces there, fell in love with this space that has a ton of windows across the front. Used to be a gym, smelled like dirty, disgusting feet. For a
Smelled
long
great.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. It was so great. It was gross. But fell in love with this space nonetheless. And that was kind of where it all started. Yep.
Okay, so you you bought a laundromat because washing your laundry from your Airbnbs was too expensive.
Correct.
That's
Which
okay.
all by itself is crazy. Okay, this is crazy town. What's crazier is that I started with like, oh, I'll go small. Okay, well, first
Yeah.
of all, I never go small about anything. But second of all, I now have 4,000 square feet and 26 washers and 32 dryers. That is not small. That is not a small build out. And I started from ground zero. So yeah, yeah.
That man, that's like yeah, sometimes you throw money at the problem, right? It's
I
like,
mean,
well,
it,
what are we gonna
it
do here? We can just keep paying somebody else to do laundry, or I can try to make a little money and have other people do the laundry.
correct. Yeah, it's sort of like when I found the tick on my pillow and I threatened to burn my house down. It's about that equivalent, frankly.
Okay.